Saul becomes king. 1 Samuel 8 through 13. When Samuel got old, he set up his sons as judges, but his sons were wicked men, just like Eli's sons. The people said, "Your sons are not righteous and good like you. Appoint a king to rule over us." Samuel prayed to God, asking what to do. God said, "Give them a king. They have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from being their king." Samuel told the people, "If you have a king, he will force you to pay taxes. He will take your sons for his warriors and servants. He will take your daughters for cooks and bakers. He will take the best of your fields and give them to his servants." In spite of this warning, the people said, "No, we want a king. We want to be like other nations, with a king we can see." Saul, the tall, handsome son of Kish of the tribe of Benjamin, was hunting for some lost donkeys. He and his servant stopped to ask Samuel if he had seen them. Before they said anything, Samuel said, "Come, eat with me today. In the morning you may leave. Your donkeys, which were missing for 3 days, have been found." God had told Samuel to do this. So Saul and his servant stayed. Samuel set Saul at the head of the table and gave him the best food. The next morning Samuel sent the servant on ahead. Then he anointed Saul king over Israel. He told Saul to come to Mizpah. Samuel called all the tribes of Israel together at Mizpah. He told them God had chosen their king. They cast lots, and the tribe of Benjamin was chosen. Then they cast again, and Saul's family was chosen. Then they cast the lots a final time, and Saul was chosen. But Saul was not to be found. Then God said, "He is hiding by the baggage." So they brought Saul out. He was a head taller than all the other men and more handsome. The people shouted, "Long live the king!" Then they all went home, including Saul. Some people thought Saul wasn't much of a king, but he gathered an army and, with God's help, destroyed the Ammonite army that was attacking the people of Jabesh. This great victory made Saul a hero, and all the people accepted him as their king. Samuel told the people, "Here is the king you asked for. If you honor God and serve God with all your heart, then God will bless both you and your king. But if you rebel against God, then his hand will be against you." Saul chose an army. He kept 2,000 men with him and sent 1,000 with his son Jonathan. The Philistines came with 30,000 chariots, 6,000 horsemen, and a huge army. The Israelites saw them and ran away and hid in caves, cliffs, cellars, and thickets. Saul was waiting for Samuel to come and offer a burnt offering to God. Samuel didn't come, and Saul's frightened soldiers were starting to leave. So Saul disobeyed God. He built an altar and offered a burnt offering without any right to do so. As soon as he finished, Samuel arrived. Samuel said, "What have you done? You have broken God's commandment." Saul said, "You didn't come when you were supposed to. The soldiers were leaving, so I forced myself to offer this sacrifice." Samuel said, "You have done a foolish thing. God would have blessed you and made your kingdom continue on, but now he will give it to another."